All right, so man, I wanted to ask you about some of these other things that's going on out here in hip hop. We had a real big situation jump out here because one of the I want to say pioneers of Southern rap, or at least the pioneers of Louisiana rap, has just been released from federal prison after 13 to 14 years lockdown. And you know that feeling, man. I've talked to you, King Yella, about federal prison and federal lockdown and how horrible it is, you know what I mean? But BG from Cash Money, I mean, a staple in the hip hop game, in the hip hop community, came home. And what's wild about the situation is, at first it was a celebration, and then it became a witch hunt. And kind of for the same reason that people are after King Yella. Have you been paying attention to what's been going on with BG?
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. Yes, sir. My thing with that there, man, that I don't know BG as a street nigga in the flesh, because I'm not from New Orleans. All I know is the Cash Money and what we seen on TV. Let's keep it 100. That's all I know. Now, by me watching his moves and shit from the TV, getting caught with guns, on heroin, and this and that and other, then I know he was a ghetto child. But with that situation, them calling him a rat, he dropped the ball. You say, why he dropped the ball? I don't care if all of them made a decision to take the charge, for this other guy to take the charge. That didn't give BG the right to go sit down with the prosecutor and go to the grand jury and raise his right hand and say, I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And I'm willing to testify if my guy go to trial. That made him a rat right there. Now, however, people gonna say, well, they agreed to it. Listen, man, since the beginning of time, if a person take a charge, they don't need their partner going to sit with the prosecutor. Sit it out, let him take the charge. When the police come to you, or the DEA come to you, or the prosecutor, you tell them, man, I don't want to talk. I don't got nothing to talk about. Man, take me to my cell. Matter of fact, I'm not even leaving my cell. What we got to talk about? If the man says here, then deal with him. Or send me to trial. What made you think you can go sit down with the prosecutor and make goddamn sure he keep this pistol? When you did that, you read it. They cannot twist this. They cannot put this in no form that can make this shit go away. He dropped the ball. But the people gonna try to fix it up because he's one of their favorite rappers. But no, man, I can't fix that up.
Okay, this is a different take than I thought you would take. I didn't know what to expect, but you're based off what's been released in the paperwork and everything. BG and some other associates of his, I guess Cody's in this situation, where actually had a fall guy who was going to take the gun, right? Who's going to take the rap for a gun, right? Yes, now, in him taking the rap for the gun, they also agreed to testify, I believe, to the prosecutor, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, in that situation, you think that additional step of actually writing a statement and taking a stand against their own guy is what makes BG a rat?
Let me tell you why, man. Because once that dude took that charge, they knew this dude might say, man, that ain't my gun 2-3 months later. I've been doing prison since a juvenile running wild, man. Once the prosecutor say, okay, well, he's taking the charge. But what if he don't want to take it? So we got to go to Christopher Dorsey and lock it in. How you doing, Mr. Dorsey? You know, if he pull this plea back, say he don't want this gun, we're going to have to put it on you. Oh, no, you ain't going to put it on me. You know what I'm saying? He said it's here. Well, you know, you're going to have to testify if you don't go trial. Okay, I can do that. That's where he became a rat. Because he should have said, man, I don't care how it go, what go down, what y'all talking about. I don't want to talk to y'all people, man. Get the fuck away from my door. Simba.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation because, like I said, when BG was released from prison, everybody was happy. Everybody's booking features with him, trying to get him on their show, trying to do everything, man. Everybody's trying to get with BG and line it up, right? So for him, at this This time again, there was another 1090 Jake video, right? And the 1090 Jake video pretty much put out that, yo, this is what happened. There was a fall guy in this situation. And once again, the hip hop fans were split on how to feel about this situation because, like you said, one of their faves just got exposed for allegedly snitching. But to you, as an OG and somebody who's really did time behind those bars in the federal system, you feel like BG is legit a rat.
It's in black. He took the stand. They can't even make him not be a rat just because they made an agreement amongst them. The prosecutor wasn't sitting right there with him when they made the agreement. The dude didn't go to the grand jury with BG when he made an agreement with the grand jury. So from that point on, he broke the street code. And then on top of that, what really gets me is this. That's why I say this rap shit is our favorite. Here come rat hater Boosie. You picking and choosing what rat you want to deal with. Any street gangster that's really sticking by the code gonna say, nah, man, I love you, but you're a rat. Boosie not gonna say that because Boosie ain't built like he say he built. And that's on my gang sign.
Man, that's wild. So, man, while we're talking about this, let's actually get into what happened with Boosie. So Boosie, being from Louisiana, felt the need to immediately get out there and defend BG after Whack 100 made some statements. So you feel like Boosie in this situation is contradicting itself because it's solidified that BG did snitch?
Boosie don't care about his street code, about his street reputation. Once Boosie agreed that this man ain't a rat, that takes away everything Boosie stands for in the real world of gangsters. And the reality of the real street code. Once he take and say, man, I gotta stand with BG, nothing he say matter no more. Because by law, Boosie know the street code. I don't want to talk to my lawyers. If he said it's his, what you over here for? If anybody try to fiddle fabric with that, they'll tell something. And that's on my neighborhood. Brotherhood one way.
Nah, I get it. Nah, that's a good take, man. That's a good way of breaking that down. Now, some might say that because of your relationship with Terrence Gangsta Williams, that you might already have some ill will towards Boosie. What would you say towards that?
Man, I'm standing on law. I'm standing on the street code that Boosie's talking about. I'm standing on the street code that BG talk about. We don't talk to police. I didn't make that up. The gangsters made that up. BG had two options. Man, what you over here for, man? I don't want to talk to y'all. Or go rat. Which one did he choose?